Good day. Jeffrey Friedman, Senior Commodity Broker with RJO Futures, with an update on stock indexes. Today is May 23rd. We are down big in the stock indexes. We're down over 20 points in the S&P future June contract. We're down about 175 in the Dow June contract, and we're down about 33 points in the NASDAQ. Now, have said that, why is that? It's mostly about Europe and the thought that China, Japan is slowing down as well. We've had reports of their trying to ease in China to kind of break so that we don't have a hard landing in China. Their manufacturer index is probably at the lowest level since '08, and they'd like to probably spur it up. But have said that, most of this downdraft in the stock indexes is really Europe, and will Greece break away from the Eurozone? There's been a lot of money leaving the European banks, and they're going to have to do something about it. In fact, there's a meeting today, and you're probably aware of it, but nevertheless, 27 nations are meeting today, and it will probably last until tomorrow. I don't really believe that anything positive will come out of it to stop the situation. There is another meeting scheduled in June, and that should probably take the tail. But have said that, let's review where we've been. January 1 in the stock indexes, and we'll use the S&P, which is a broad index, we were at about 1250 in the June contract. So the first quarter of this year in the United States, our June contract in the S&P rallied up all past 1400. That's about 11% gain. We were at 1400 May 1. Here we are on the 23rd, and we broke down to about 1300. That's a 7% pullback. We are still about 3 to 4% higher on the year so far. But that little phrase, sell in May and go away, obviously worked very well for the stock index futures and probably most of the markets in general. All the outside markets are probably pulling back dramatically because of Europe. So we do have a herd mentality in working in all the markets. Very few markets are breaking that trend. So as risk off, the dollar is rallying and the bond market is rallying for safe havens. Now, the gold is not representing a safe haven play. It's a deflation, no risk situation. So keep that in mind. As always, trading futures or option to futures involves risk of loss and is not suitable for everyone. So you should want to contact me, Jeffrey Friedman. My phone number and my email address is listed below, and you should call me and we can talk about strategies, entry, exit levels, anytime you want. And I'd love to hear from you. And I only have one other thing to say. Good luck and good trading.